Hello, YouTube, and welcome into the start of another Let's Play for Civilization 6. I'm the Game Mechanic here with you, as always, streaming this game over on twitch.tv/The Game Mechanic. Howdy. This is our start for Greece. We have Pericles for you today, and hopefully it goes a little bit better than Gorgo went, because holy bummer. That game was a bummer. But holy, we have some really impressive tiles. Some forest, hills, spice. This is one of the strongest opening tiles you can start with. We've got a culture tile over here. We've got even more spices over there. We've got coast for potential seaside resorts. And we have, I'm hoping, enough tiles to make a fun Petra. I would really like to. We're playing on a small map again, just so we can have the option of hopefully getting some wonders and things. Can I talk a bit about the best wonders for culture as we go? Yeah. In fact, this is probably a good opportunity to start looking at these games from the beginning and thinking of what you want. Typically, in a game like this, you want to start with a plan for what you're doing. Our plan begins with our unique theater square, which is the Acropolis. Any early wonder to go with a culture game is strong because it will, over time, give you tourism, especially the early built ones. Notable ones are the Oracle, giving you a discount on faith purchasing of great people, which is something you're going to want a lot of, although not something you're going to want to be doing all that often. We're not going to be going for a religion this game. That sounds awful to me. Although I'd love some holy sites for potential national parks and things like that. You guys have hopefully seen that, and if this is your first game joining us, enjoy the overview. Oracle giving you extra great people points for every district that's in that city. Is really insane. It really boosts up a theater square or a campus or your commercial, anything. However, this is an exceptionally hard wonder to force. It's not something that you're going to reliably get. Something that you will have more access to reliably is the Colosseum. As long as you can get to this around turn 100, then you should be good to go. This just giving you extra culture, extra amenities, tourism. Super good, really good for any game. And then, of course, Culture 1 as well. I actually do very much like the Great Library for a culture game just because of the 2 extra great works of writing. And I absolutely adore the Apadana, giving us 2 great work slots holding anything, and then extra envoys, particularly good on Pericles. But as I was saying to stream, usually Apadana's gone around turn 30-35. Usually the AI is getting to political philosophy around like between turn 30 and 40 versus you probably won't get there unless you have a strong culture opening with some city-states and a culture tile. You probably won't get there until turn 60-ish. So the odds of you getting Apadana is really kind of comes down to, is the AI trying for it? And if they aren't, you might have a shot, and if they are, rip. The religious ones, like if you're playing a lower difficulty and you can spam out wonders, spam all that you want. But other notable ones for a culture victory, this, again, you're never going to have a shot at getting here unless you have some insane... Maybe if you're playing Rome and you've got free monuments everywhere and you're doing like crazy like warmongery stuff, you could have a shot at the Chichen Itza, but not super crazy. Most of the things that we'll want, most of the wonders we want will be in the culture tree. We'll switch over to the science tree next. But Taj is good, although I don't have a problem chaining late game golden ages with a cultural game, because you'll be recruiting so many great people. Just remember that you get access to writers, artists, and musicians with the theater squares. So 1 district for 3 different kinds. That's a bunch of era score that you're going to gain here. By the way, our first engineer, merchant, and scientist are all premium. Absolutely premium in this game. It's a great... John the Baptist, too. The best great prophet, of course. And then it really kind of comes down to Renaissance in the tech tree, but industrial era and beyond for your kind of late game wonders that you'll want. Bolshoi, again, having more slots for great works and giving you more points. Although it's a little bit late to be adding in writer and musician points. Musician maybe not so much, but it's not super significant. But Bolshoi having a slot for the music is pretty nice, because that tends to be a little bit tough to do. Liberty, just don't even ever build it. Don't even look at it. Just pretend it doesn't exist. Broadway, super good. Cristo to boost your seaside resorts if you have the option for a lot of those. And then the most important wonder of all, in my opinion, if you are getting seaside resorts or or national parks at all is the Eiffel Tower, giving 2 appeal to every single tile in your Civ. Beyond that, I mean, if you can snag wonders, go for it. But I'm not necessarily forcing a truly great Zimbabwe can carry any game, religion, culture, anything like that. And then of course my favorite wonder is really Artemis. And if we can find a Petra, we have some desert near us. If we can find a Petra, that's a lovely one. Strong beyond just culture. But those are the wonders that are kind of particularly notable. We'd really like to get some this game. I had kind of, so opening tile-wise here, we have to put our Acropolises on hills. And if they're next to your city center, it starts as a 2 culture Acropolis. So that's very, very strong. So if we were to settle in place, put an Acropolis here and a commercial hub here, it'd be a +3 Acropolis, which is the minimum that you're going to want for a Greek kind of a game. 2 is the minimum for everybody else that you kind of need to be forcing. But settle here, Acropolis. That'll boost this. This can become a seaside resort eventually, and then commercial hub, and then perhaps a campus like that. So just a very basic district setup as far as what we know so far. We also we have some choices made for us. We do have desert over here, but we don't have to explore towards the water, which is good. As we get later in the game, can I talk about why I would use art, about when and why I would use art in archaeological museums? Absolutely. We'll go over that in detail when we get a little closer to that. Let's get started with the game. I'm a big fan of moving towards the desert. Chat wants me to move over here. No, I don't think that's right for me. I very much want to see what this desert looks like. It looks really good. It looks like an excellent. I mean, maybe not an excellent Petra, but 3 tiles with like decent other tiles around it is serviceable. So I would maybe consider making a 3-tile Petra over there. And let's settle in place. Unfortunately, we don't get to keep the extra production because it's a grassland hill and not a plains hill. So we just have a 2-1 base, but we have a 4-2 tile to start with, which is nuts. Yep, maybe could settle the cotton over there. Lots of options. Hi, Jennifer. How's it going? Let's start with the scout. The way that we do. And no Artemis, unfortunately. If we are going to go for a Petra, it kind of makes sense to work on writing and currency and stuff. We definitely need to get to irrigation. Getting these 3 plantations would give us 6 gold per turn. It's a really good use of a builder. Gives us some housing as well. But the extra gold you can get from plantations has been upped in Rise and Fall, and I think is quite worth it. Quite worth it. Yeah, too bad this isn't on, but it's good enough. We'll see what else is over there. I still think we have to start with archery just so that we don't die to barbarians. And we're off and running. Turn 2. Oh, what? Are we seriously that close to someone? Game. It's turn 2. So we spawned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles away from someone's capital. That's rude, man. And she's a bully too. She's an absolute bully. Hey Bentacor, how you doing? Yeah, that's really, again, just in my mind, when people ask me the one thing I want to see changed, it's this map scripting and the way that things spawn. Yikes. I guess we're doing an early war. Look at her go. And I still want to meet CS's. I think she's going to come declare on us, though. Oh my god, we have a wonder up here, too. So it'd be a really good start. Would be a really good start if it weren't for her being 8 tiles away from our cap. If I tried the mod that puts people 10 tiles at the closest, you've been using it in multiplayer. I mean, that sounds like a good idea. I haven't done that one. Hi, Sofu. How's it going? Yeah, she has the same idea about an early war, which is really unfortunate.
Yosemite Valley to me.
And ideally that gives us, yeah, we are the first civ to meet, or to find Yosemite, which is good. Good news is we're going to grow pretty fast here with all our spice tiles, so that should help with loyalty. My guess is she'll settle in between us. And I don't think the Petra's happening now. I just want to settle this. Holy cow, that's nice. I just said in the last game, like, at some point we're going to spawn with a close by wonder, and it's going to be awesome. All right, I'm going to send the scout up and bring the warrior down. She's way too likely to kill us. Real quick, though. Hold on. Settler lens first. All right, nobody up there. Nobody up there. Rush the cotton settle. I don't think that's good enough to settle. I'll let her settle that if she wants to. I'd rush this settle first. Hey, there's a goody hut. Give me a relic. Military tradition. That's not one we wanted. That one's pretty easy to do on our own. Yeah, I mean, this is a really, I mean, this makes it really bad. This would make it really good, but we'll see. Our luxuries are great. You know what? I want to hop up on there real quick.
I am fond of pigs.
Oh so lots of competition for culture. She'll be religious. He won't be. We could have an option for a religion, but looks like this is going to get pretty aggressive. We're up to population 3. I weirdly am going to value the culture here over the extra production. Valletta, not the first meat anymore. Train a hoplite. Yeah, I can't continue to bring him away. She's notoriously aggro in the beginning. Maybe they'll fight each other. I mean, I'd love that. I'd love that. That'd be fine. And then we can swoop in and kill him. God, these cities up here are phenomenal. Are phenomenal. I might even have to just settle like a non-water, non-aqueduct city over here just to grab all this stuff. Because otherwise, how do you? Yeah, I'd like to get a settler out real quick if I could. But not before my second slinger. Yeah, she's here. He's up there maybe. Oh no, he's over here. So she's probably already has her second city over here is what's going on. So 1, 2, 3 like this. And then 1, 2, like we could still get a city. 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe an aqueduct city, honestly. Yeah, she's a real terror. Bring our warrior back. Ah, she's clearing a camp.
Separated from law and justice.
Okay. It's a bummer that that's not ours, but I'm also glad it's not spawning units in our face. Hello, Error. How's it going? Settle the cocoa? You can't settle this. It's too close. Okay, we have Code of Laws. Feels like a game where we're going to have to go towards craftsmanship to build some military to see if we can take her out right away. Raise Valletta? No. Valletta, by the way, is for those of you who may not know, allows you to faith buy your walls and buildings, which is very strong if you have some sort of faith economy. I don't know that that's going to happen for us today, unfortunately. And yay, Forbidden City, free Forbidden City for all. This is kind of the way we want to go. I do have a scout, so getting extra XP on it is great, but I'd rather be able to, I don't know, maybe help with this barb camp, have her not kill me. Tomorrow music, best music? Yeah. Georgia's super good. Look at how much military she has already. Like, are we seriously going to be able to squeeze out a slinger? I don't think so. Or a settler. Like, I really can't see that happening before she declares on us. She's going to move this whole military over to us now. So 8 turns on archery. I think we have to go one more slinger into a settler. Like, what do we have? We have 9 production already. There's where your Petra is supposed to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's gonna come and declare us. Yeah, that's where your Petra is supposed to go. All right, yep, we are up at 11 production. We could have 12, but I still really like the fact that we're working culture and forcing our borders to press out a little bit. It'll help a little bit with military, too, as far as like where we position things and healing. We should actually think about that, too. Where are we positioning things? Where are we going to position things? So if she comes over here, like the slinger here makes a lot of sense. This will be an archer here in a second. Probably want another one there, though. Maybe? I think so. I think so, although I'm not certain. He does not like me. All right, so now we'll have one in our capital, one here, and we are hard teching this for sure. Now, are we... Are we getting another one before our settler? And the answer is yes. And yeah, the reason, as Mad Admiral suggests here, I get one more slinger before archery finishes. That way we can actually upgrade. We won't have money to upgrade all of them, but having the potential like saves us production and stuff. So pretty worth it, I think. That's where he is. Okay. Maybe she's backing off. I still don't want to just ignore the potential of this absolutely icky war. How much to buy a builder? I cannot buy a builder. I need archers. What's the builder going to do for me? It can't do the spices. It can do the cattle when we grow there, but that's about it. Can we go for irrigation from iron? Or irrigation and then iron? Perhaps. Yeah, that's a possibility. Some really nice land here. Why do a settler next? I mean, it looks like she might be backing off. So now we could do a settler. Wow. This land is really good. Hanging gardens from him already. Oh, to just get more gold per turn? I mean, I'd really like that, yeah. But I want to settle these cities. Settle the wonder cities? Like, seems like a good idea. We can just kind of keep an eye on her. She may have given up on us. Whoa, man. This land is cool. I mean, I wish I had other stuff.
I shot an arrow into the air.
CQI and multiplayer is so
It fell to
nice.
earth.
Yeah.
I knew not where.
The queues make everything go faster. I know. That was my biggest like issue with multiplayer, to be honest. Have I ever seen the AI move units on your cap tiles and then leave them there without declaring? Yeah, they're probably thinking about declaring at some point, old McDonald. I can almost guarantee it. Okay. Against everything that I know and love, I think I'm just going to throw a random city in there somewhere. I could see getting irrigation next. I think we have enough archers to hold off this early war. I don't want to. I don't want to move my guys away though. I'm too scared. I am a coward. The AI is more intelligent with higher difficulty. No, unfortunately, the way that they make deity harder is they get boost to production, science, gold. They start with more units, start with more settlers. So unfortunately, it's not. That is not really what happens. All right, now we have amenity issues. We have grown entirely too much. But that's a decent problem to have. Do you really only have 2 cities? No, she has 3. That's her 4th settler.
Wickerwork picnic baskets.
And we're all on one continent. It's a good continent, but we're all still on one continent. No, we have 2. Really? You didn't give me the boost for this, even though, like, this wasn't... I get pretty salty about that. I think this is still right, except for this now. We go here. Dies on this continent. Yeah, so we definitely want to... I don't really want to war Movember. He is, although he has a wonder already, and we're on the same continent, so I don't get any additional luxuries by warring him. However, warring Georgia seems great. There's amber, dyes, and silk. Oral tradition looks like a really good pantheon for us. It affects spices. It'll affect these bananas. It'll affect the silk over here. More bananas. Seems like a pretty decent choice for us. How is that still available? Look at the loyalty already. No, I don't see any camps for Temple.
No man ever
Stonehenge,
went to clay
turn 30.
and left it, as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
I wonder if she's going to war Antioch. I mean, I know, like, I am limited to kind of this. Zulu warring the Congo. Interesting. candy over there. What? Guess I should have explored this way. Maybe we have settling opportunities to the northeast. That'd be good. There's the Zulu. Just think about religion right now. No one's working on prophets at all. The Stonehenge prophet's gone. Not even Georgia's working on prophets. Somebody's already got scientist points. This to me suggests Korea is in the game. All right, how do we feel about this? 4 loyalty, -4 loyalty. Faith victory pivot? I don't know. It's certainly worth considering. Like, this is free and helps us grow quite a bit. Start with extra culture as well. I think we can sneak that one in. Yeah, it looks like she wants to war Antioch, which is great. That means her military isn't breathing down my neck. I'm completely fine with that. You know what? Can we see what's over here? Yeah, I think we can handle the -4. You rat bastard. All right, we're going to settle the hill then. I think. What? I don't often play PvP. The community puts together multiplayer games and stuff, Error, if you want to play with them. Eminem, who's in chat there, is prolific at putting together the games, and every once in a while we'll play some multiplayer. But generally, I play Deity. Hey, Tifa, thanks for the bits. Hello from uni, first day of class. Are you actually enjoying it? Oh, you are enjoying it. You should. University's fun, man. I'm not okay. Here's what I'm thinking about with this settle. I'm thinking I want the defensive bonus. Like, that's why I'm considering this hill. Is just, I mean, the loyalty, -2 loyalty is better. We could start by buying them this. This will take care of loyalty issues as well. But it looks like we're fighting somebody at some point. And I like the idea of this. I think it's worse for districts, but I'm pretty sure we just have to settle in place here, so we don't die. And then, yes, we get to start with extra science and gold. So that's pretty darn good. Although I think I need to buy them this. Because I want that loyalty to go away. And loyalty is driven by population. And even though they don't have fresh water, the AI cheats and just has all the growth. So, not going to worry about it. This city, kind of out on a limb, though. Still scared for it. I think I'm going to start by building them an archer. Wow, there are barbs over here. What is this map? It's so odd. So she settled another city down here. I mean, yeah, we can put a city over here. It's not going to be great, but it'll function. I'm going to bring up an archer. Our cap is much more defensible than this city. This city is very, very, I'm a little nervous. Pantheon in a couple turns. Okay. So there goes our... We have stable loyalty, even without the growth. I'm going to try to get through. Poor scout. Yep. So this is fluctuating a bit as he grows in other cities plus this. But that's why we're working this. If we just grow next turn, we should be okay. And we get to add in good tiles. Yikes. Too close to tribal village. Don't see that.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Cool. Loyalty fixed again because we grew. Finish that settler next turn, and I think from there... I'm going to either get a builder or some more military. All right, Pantheon choice time. Okay, so what's still available? Harvest is still available. No Earth Goddess, per usual. We got lucky with a few Earth Goddess games. Harvest would give us national park potential, and with Yosemite here, that seems really appealing to me. Do you get it? I'm tempted to take that. And like I said, Oral Tradition looks really, really good too. We got irrigation in a turn. We can get a quick builder, and give us an extra culture as well. I mean, it's true that we will have our own culture by the time we get to Acropolises and stuff, but it still might be the correct choice. Divine Spark also obviously super good because it would help us keep up with the Congo as far as their great person generation. I mean, we're not the Congo, so we can build holy sites. We do have some interesting holy site options. Speaking of holy sites, Georgia just now getting on her prophet. Morning, High Jumpin' Ape. How you doing, bud? 7 turns. Looks like we're going into a normal age. That might be rough if they're going into a golden. I would like Faith. No, we want Faith for national parks, but that's like the long-term play. I actually think we're going to take... I think I'm taking Oral. For the spices... I mean, I would like to war Georgia. Nah, it's almost assuredly the Faith one, isn't it? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 culture, or thousands of Faith. I'll take the Faith. This gives us options for later game national parks. Hey, Dimery. Loving the Herald game on YouTube. Good, man. I'm glad. That stuff has been going so well. Thank you for helping support it. We are almost at 2,000 subs on YouTube, which makes me really happy. She is poised for an attack here. I am going to give up a little bit of gold here and upgrade. I don't want to be caught with my pants down this time. Sometimes it's fun.
Thousands have lived without love.
I thought we could live
Not
that.
one without water.
I thought we could live that. Turns out we couldn't. So I always take Divine Spark. Yeah, Divine Spark is very strong. Our Petra dreams have died. Our early Wonder dreams have died, I'm afraid. I don't think I can survive 2 hits, actually. Guess I want to be up there. Okay.
My man.
Error, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome on in. Still want to get to this city. This is just the better of the cities. I am going to plunk down a non-aqueduct, it's going to be fun. There are too many there are too many good tiles for me not to settle over here and settle the wonder. So I will basically break my religion and settle a non-water city. Okay, so we have our builder. I do need to get some archers here. Love to get a trader, but it's going to be a while. I'm pretty much naked in the cap over here now with barbarians coming, so it's a little bit scary. Need more amenities. I'm aware. So he grabbed the cattle. Seems like a good spot. It's a good little perch. Let's get a warrior now as well. We are running the policy, so makes sense to get our military now. And that warrior could potentially be a swordsman.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
Let's just do this sort of a thing. Yep. We keep toggling the loyalty. We aren't struggling too hard. That's a little scary, but we have 2 turns until our archer. Okay. So regular age. Everybody else in a, well, other than Shaka, in regular ages as well. So the loyalty thing won't totally punish us here, which is great. I'm tempted to buy this tile, although that's 3 out from his ring, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, the monument in the second city is a good idea, but I'm still looking at taking her cap. She's got a good cap. This is a good city. Like, she's an easy-ish war versus Congo is not. This city, reasonable to take, but then really tough to assault, really far away. So let's grab free inquiry, which is the way to go there. First governor. By the jungle hill for the encampment. Again, I don't really want to fight him. Yeah, I have less than friendly neighbors, that is for sure. Where is my scout? Oh, you made it up here. I'm so proud of you. Good job, little guy. All right, policy change. If an encampment is in range of the city center, can you shoot the city center with it? Yes. I want to say yes. I'm not. If you could tell by the inflection of my voice, though, I'm not 100% on that one. God, can I just start working all these tiles, please? They're so good. Mutual open borders with Shaka? Seems good. Tomb's the expert. Tomb says no. Tomb knows what he's talking about. So no. The answer to that is no. How you doing, Tomb? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I like getting at least another archer here before the builder. Yeah, it's pretty rare to have an encampment that close, but this is a very good city. Lots of potential. Kind of awkward for some certain placements. Like our districts over here aren't ideal. Actually going to get a granary here. Grabbing Reyna. Realize that probably seems a little weird. Where's this barb camp? And do I have to deal with it? Petra City's still kind of available. But over here we're starting with a 2-2-1 tile, which is very, very strong. Wow, we're working this tile. You know what? Not the worst tile to work. Extra culture plus border expansion. Although I do think I really want this tile. I want this tile. That's where the encampment goes. Because even though the encampment can't shoot the city center, the units inside can. Promoted warriors. All right, Shaka. How do you feel about spices, my dude? 10 gold per turn. 5 gold per turn. 9 gold per turn. Kind of starve him if we take it from him. I'll just trade with Shaka. Seems pretty good. Okay. Looks like they're warring here. Shaka wants that Hanging Gardens. I don't blame him. So do I. Okay. Feeling somewhat comfortable about the military situation. I think I'd feel pretty good if they had a monument. Although, again, the loyalty hasn't exactly been an issue. It's just teetered. We're defensive enough. And we do have to kind of decide, too, are we going to make a push on Georgia? She's already got her beloved walls, of course. But she is on a different continent, and that just feels right. It's going to feel so right to war her. No one's working on generals, so I still have the option of getting a general. Scientists are going. People are getting religion. That's fine. I can assume somebody else's religion. Shinto. So Japan, maybe? Yo, House, how you doing, buddy? Is Georgia on my mind? She sure is. She sure is. All right, so 4 turns. We can policy switch into a couple more settlers. I actually want to grab a quick scout here. It looks like this might be settleable for me. I just need to make that happen. He got Earth Goddess, which is a little surprising. Okay, so he's got walls. Okay, so we've got 2 archers here, 3 up here, a couple warriors. Georgia, the country, kindly asks you to mind your P's and Q's. Indeed. Pyramids. Nice. All right. And they're fighting Antioch. So there's our scout. So scout all the scouting things. Trader going up here seems like a great idea. And then we'll start working on settlers after state workforce.
Little bits.
Yo. What's up, Fork? Thank you for the 28 bits. You know the fastest way to get thrown out of a gentleman's club. Are you asking for a friend? Throwing pennies at the performer. Oh my goodness. How you doing, Fork? Trader Georgia for the road. Yeah, that might be okay. She's willing to give me money to fund her demise. I'm cool with that. We don't have horses. We don't really have strategic resources that we know of. There is iron down there. We might need to prioritize that city a little bit quicker. There's iron up there in the Petra, too. All right, so now we have pretty good vision on anything that might happen over there. What does that time our war with? Knights? Because it's not like if it were swordsmen, we'd need to be ready to go like nowish. Like we need to be ready to go if this were to be for a sword rush on her. Then maybe we get a little bit of science, although we don't have great campuses. That could be one for now. Indeed, there is more land over here. God, maybe we don't have to war. If there's enough room, I could be peaceful. I'll be so peaceful. Just ram this peace right down their peace pipes.
Well-educated workforce.
All right, so we grabbed Reyna over here to actually help with border expansion, taking tiles from the city-state, which I'm a big fan of. Now, at this point, we're done with God King for absolute certainty, and it's settler time. And conscription time. Because if we're going to do knights, we need... no, I don't think hoplites are good enough to war her, honestly. I think we do knights. They still started building wonders for... I mean, it's true. It's true. This is a good point. Wow-wee. Wow-wee. Drama and poetry. Good. That's not one we were going to boost anytime soon. Probably this road if we're going to do the war. Plus it gets us a little extra science. It's also probably the safest Because if she declares, it'll reset. And if I send it this way, it has the possibility of barbs killing it. Do we want to get an encampment? Great general. Warring with great generals, usually a good idea. Usually a pretty good idea. I think we're okay with just getting some settlers. Wish he wouldn't have forward settled us this hard.
Writing means sharing.
His capital's all the way over there. This is
It's part
so
of the
unnecessary.
human condition to want to share things, thoughts, ideas, opinions.
Trade route. Your yields from trade routes are indeed based on your districts. Yes. So if you look at like if you just pick any district that you have, you can see what you'll get from both domestic trade routes and international trade routes. So all of those yields are based on what they have. So, and that's going to do it for the first video. If you tuned in from the YouTubes, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic. Come say hi to us in person on the internet, and we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.